serious.
Yes, okay. Serious business, because the next challenger of Romantic is the guy who actually eliminated him last time. Romantic at the moment is 3-0 in Yule Cup Day 5. So, who might his opponent be? If you listen carefully to our broadcast before, you know who it is. And if not, I'm showing it to you. There, I'm showing it to you. For the first time today, it's not China Derby time, but South Korea is challenging. Sok, it is. The B-boy is stepping into the ring, and the map is Twisted Meadows.
Top right, it is Sok in the blue. Top left, Romantic in the red. Should be preferable spawn positions for Romantic, because normally in the early game it's a lot about Merc support. It's about the Shadow Priest for the Dispel, and also the Berserker is really nice. Oh, Romantic's actually going for a power build. This might also be the laboratory. Not many humans do this power build anymore. Cuts into your lumber, affects the tier 2 tech speed, but this is Romantic, boys. We go not all in on the early game, but we go heavy investment on the early game and worry about tech later. That's his style. That's his thing. That's his groove. That's his mojo. Okay.
That's it? You can't come up with more?
I was handing it over to you, Neo.
All right. So the Archmage's difference you can see on stream here. It's like a quarter, I think. So I guess Sok has no chance to punish this early laboratory creep. And then, of course, it comes down to the item quite a bit. What Romantic's move is next. I think I haven't seen a human mirror on Twisted for a long time.
I can't tell you what you have and haven't seen, Neo. What are you asking me?
But yeah, we're mostly dual casting, so maybe you saw something.
I don't think so. It felt like every human mirror recently was on AZ. But yeah, here comes my part of the Remo bingo. I love seeing 2 base tier 3 style, but nobody ever wants to comply with me, and they always only play breakers, those mini pants.
Ah, damn, Romantic is not going for the lab, of course. It's going for the mercenary camp, which is way better for the Shadow Priest, and later the Berserkers. Sok instead is going for that. So for him, it's a lot about items. But man, he has to deal with Dispel and healing from basically minute 3 on.
Interesting scouting, by the way. Romantic uses his footy, which pulled the creep, to scout the bottom right starting position. Not even that, just scouting the Merc camp. And then he returns. He's like, okay, if you're not in the Merc camp, you're not bottom right. This is how sure he is.
Yeah.
And after that, he's gonna go top right, where he's actually gonna find the base of Sok, who finds Ruined Bracers. Useless now, can be great later. Romantic, Wand, and Mantle. That's pretty nice.
Is the Ruined Bracers so good later? I mean, how often do we see hero focus? I think the Storm Bolts oftentimes land on the Priest, so the heroes are pretty much safe.
Well, they land either on the Priest or on the MK. It's a 50-50 chance, Neo. 50-50 for 33%. That's like a grand total of 69%.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, then you're absolutely right with the Ruined Bracers. I'm actually a little ashamed that I ever doubted you. So, Wand of Mana stealing can of course be very nice. Will deny the next Water Elemental if he uses it now. Did he get the Shadow Priest actually? Oh yeah, he did. Sok is chasing.
Sok wants the Berserker. Spam, spam, spam. Who's got the fattest fingers? Spam, spam, spam. Romantic gets it.
Again, the second one he got. So Sok at 29 supply, Romantic at 32. What can he do with that? There's no attack from Romantic yet, of course, due to the mercenaries.
Does a faster ping really give you an advantage with getting stuff like a Berserker quicker? I feel like it shouldn't, because your inputs may be more delayed than his, but you're both spamming before already like crazy. So the inputs you put in before, they are arriving basically at the same time, because you're just spamming constantly. Isn't that the case? Shouldn't that be the case?
Huh. That does make sense, but I'm not sure if that's right. But to me it sounds right. But that doesn't have to say much.
Yeah. Warcraft, especially the engine, can be really weird sometimes. My favorite example, units that are ethereal don't take damage from the first hit of Shadow Strike. Yeah. But anyways, Romantic gets his level 3 here. How does he always get an experience lead? Every single game. He always wins the early game.
It's crazy how he always gets the last hits, especially against Undead. I think we have seen him in 4 or 5 games or so. The way he plays around the last hits and constantly gets them is super impressive.
Yep. Did Juan actually do the Liquipedia?
Wow.
Juan, are you a licensed Liquipedia boy?
Well, he writes a kappa, so I'm not too sure.
Okay, he didn't. Okay, Juan, get out of here. I saw his stream a little bit earlier. He was playing practice games against Night End. Looked pretty good. Juan, pretty good player. Of course, so are all our subs. Shout out to all our subs. Romantic, how much can he get done here? He's almost in the surround, kind of militia, footies, everything around, but he doesn't care. He's chasing after Sox AM, who's low HP already, still miles away from level 3.
The player's forces are under attack.
And he doesn't even get the Shadow Priest, are you serious? Oh my god, he's still healing. No way!
He's not getting the last hits with the militia, he has to send them back another footman as well. Oh shit, man. That was so much damage wasted.
Yeah, that's a mental defeat right there.
And one actually did the edits. Good boy. Good dummy.
The Domme. That was always the, yeah, Azlak style of saying it where I was from. Oh, it made you.
Dude, I feel like Romantic's getting his revenge from day 3.
Yeah, it definitely looks
There
like
is a shop. He can use it, but he's just canceling it right away. And he saves the footman that got the cancel? Yep, of course.
Alright, now this should swing around once the MK comes out. This should swing around. But this is Romantic, so who knows?
Will he get this kill? I think so. I think so. Yep, long sword. Oh boy. So MK is out, gets the Stormbolt, and no TP, just walks it off.
How expensive was this for Sock though? Had to go for the regen scrolls, had to go for the heal pot, had to go for the mass repair. And Romantic now with a 7 supply lead. Could perhaps build on that with some footy kills? No, okay, I guess not.
Romantic has a Sanctum lead as well. Like 1 versus 2, his priests and breakers will be so much faster. Mountain King is out as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not even level 3 for Sock. Where's Romantic's Archer? Ah, there we go. Level 3.5. It's like a level advantage.
Yeah, this Romantic kid.
Pretty talented man for 24 years old. This actually, the rune braces were worth it.
Haha!
So I give that to you.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage in the game, not so much, but if it devolves in all-out Breaker Wars, MK will oftentimes beat the target. But we're kind of far away from Breaker Wars, or are we? Romantic. Okay, we're still going for priests only, so no breakers yet.
And actually, Sock is getting the Overseer. That's pretty big, but still no level 3. Or is Romantic stealing this? Expansion time!
Yeah, understandable. Romantic is far ahead in this game, and he feels it himself. Can now easily afford the resources to go for the second base. I still don't exactly know how many resources it is for a 5-man power build.
It was on Reddit recently. I forgot. Around 700? 650? Something like that. Thank you, LeCrest Fallen, 27-month resub, coming in with his catchphrase, Hail Satan, my little lambs. Thank you very much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you. Oh, we're gonna be battling here over the merchant now. Who's got the bigger army? Definitely looks like Romantic's got the bigger army.
But Sock is closing in.
Dude, look at MK's inventory though. He's a raid boss.
Yep.
Alright, what does he want here? Flute, right?
Yeah. Flute or Sobi.
Not that.
Definitely not that. No, and we're going for the Archmage. The rune braces are not on the Archmage anymore. No TP.
Wait, is he
Stormbolt
dead?
should be on cooldown. Boop. Follow up. Needs a follow up. Romantic, not in range for that, but there's another Stormbolt. Not chasing.
He just needed to run after him with his own MK. This could have been an AM kill, but it's good enough anyways. GG!
4 in a row.
Dude, Romantic. What the hell?
There was no chance for Sok. I mean, yeah, the starting position was unfortunate for the Korean, obviously. So Sok got the mercenaries instantly. But what the fuck, man?
Alright, we need to bring out Lin. Lin, come on.
Save
Someone
us.
has to kick this guy off the throne.
Bring us some Lin sanity. Who else is in the race still for today? We don't know who's getting replaced, but we have Lin, Focus, Colorful, and WFZ. So maybe
I
it was
feel like WFZ was replaced.
Yeah, because
otherwise
it's
he
an undead.
would have chosen WFZ, I think.
Yeah, I agree. So Lin, Focus, Colorful remaining.
Also kind of lucky for Romantic that Sok picks TM in the mirror. TM can be a rough map in certain matchups.
Yeah.
Against Orc, against Night Elf. I think against Undead it's fine. But yeah, that's out of the pool now, which is oftentimes a headache for human early game.
Okay.
Dude, I hope Lin didn't forfeit today.
That would be a that would be a disappointment. But Focus is still also super good. We will see who the opponent is. We go into a little break once again here at Back to Warcraft. Check out the links in the description if you want to support us in any way or form. And of course, if you want to help the scene, contact me if you want to be an admin or host or whatever. And if you want to expand Liquipedia and update the results, it's wikihelp.backtowarcraft.com. See you in a bit.